Good morning, everyone. It's a great day to be alive today. This morning I had it on my heart to talk about getting uncomfortable. And it goes back to like getting to know people in meetings, like the thing with like where most of the meetings I go to, most of the Celebrate Recovery meetings, I made a deal with myself early in recovery. When I got out of rehab, I would use my phone as, I guess, a defense, like to get to be uncomfortable. Like when instead of getting to know people in the meetings, I would take out my phone and just be scrolling through like Facebook or and it was for like it was the defense mode of not wanting to open up to anybody, not wanting to getting to know anybody. And so after like the first year of my recovery, I made a deal with myself. I said, if I can't put away my phone for an hour for a meeting, so now that's what I do. That's what I do today. Like, because when I'm hearing somebody talk, I might miss something like being on my phone, and like my phone's a distraction to like in those meetings and like talking about crosstalk. Like I would only talk to my closest friends in the meeting, so when somebody would be talking, like I would be talking to my friends. But and then after the first year when I started listening, I heard things that God was putting in front of me. I heard things in a meeting I needed to hear. Like sometimes I have to stay quiet for the meeting because like some days I need to be in there listening. I still stay teachable. And now today, instead of you know being on my phone, I get to know people in the meetings, and man, I never felt so alive of meeting so many wonderful people along this journey instead of using my defense mechanism of being on my phone. Like, because when you see somebody on their phone, you don't want to walk up to them. Or for me personally, I don't want to walk up to them because they might be busy on the phone. They might be having an important conversation. So after the meeting, instead of being on my phone and acting like, I'm busy, which early on I really wasn't. I was just scrolling through Facebook. It was like I said, my defense of getting to know anybody. But man, ever since I started putting away my phone for the meeting, I have met so many wonderful people when I started getting uncomfortable. And I have great conversations about recovery, like God. The way I think God works in my life is putting people into my life, and He works through the people around me. And like my phone was such a distraction. Now, like my phone's great for my recovery, but not in those meetings. It's not for me personally. And today I get to let people know who I am. I open up, get to know people and their stories, like, it is a wonderful journey of recovery, you know? It is so much easier than being stuck in addiction. It gets hard. Recovery is hard, but it takes a lot of courage to stay sober, you know? When I was so used to escaping life for so long. But yeah, today when I go into a meeting, I try my best to turn off my phone so I don't have no distractions, because God has worked such miracles in my life. That day when I'm struggling, I might hear the next person I have never met before, and I might hear something I need to hear that keeps me going, because them meetings are very important to my recovery. Like, I would have never been able to make it this far without meetings. The first year of my recovery, I only went to like 2 or 3 meetings a week, and then somehow, some way, I amped it up like five meetings a week or 6 after the first year, and I started growing more. The meetings have made me grow so much. Like, meeting, I met Dan and Bud from New Hope at a meeting. You know, going to the New Hope meeting, like, experiencing different things. Like, I love to switch it up now and go to different meetings I've never been to, because I love growing as a person. And in my addiction, I would have never been able to do that, like meet new people. And that's why I experience new meetings, because meaning I'm getting uncomfortable at the same time, because I'm meeting new people. In my addiction, I had a real small circle, you know, of talking to the same people every day. And now I love talking to new people and their stories, and, you know, and how much they've been through, how much they've overcome. But yeah, so when I go in the meeting, I definitely need to shut off my phone, because I need to listen, you know, and everything. And especially like today I have a lot of respect for the lead, for people in the meeting that are talking, because when I had my phone out, now that I think about it, I felt so bad, because I'm not even paying attention to the person. And another thing, I love to, like, when I used to talk to people early in recovery, I used to hold my head down like this, you know, not even facing them. But now today I've learned, like, I'm learning every day. I'm learning, you know, focus on that person that you're talking to, you know, give them your full attention, because when I'm looking over or looking on my phone or anything like that, I feel like I'm disrespecting the person today, because now today I wouldn't want that done to me. Like, if I'm sitting here telling my story, would I want somebody sitting here on their phone and just saying, yeah, agreeing with everything I say? And, you know, I respect, like, people like that. And, you know, I felt so bad for doing it for so long, but today God has really changed me into a better person than what I was. Even though I have a long way to go, I fall short all the time, but He works in my life, and He puts in front of me what I need to work on. But with that being said, everybody have a blessed, safe day, and enjoy every moment of it.